Hello friends, welcome to the new session of our class where we will be learning something new and different. Okay, we will be solving lot of questions together so that we can solve together lot of challenging ones. Okay, so today's topic for you will be addition. So something which are used in our day-to-day life, right? So what do you mean by the term addition? What is addition, children? When we add two or more objects to get a particular number, right? So adding of something, adding or clubbing of something together. Right? So adding and clubbing of something together is called as addition. Usually whenever we add something, for example, I say 3 and 2. Okay, I have got 3 stars with me and my friend gave me 2 more stars. So how many stars do I have in total? What will I do? I will club them together. I will bring them together. And the process of bringing the two numbers together to get a particular number is called as my addition. So now what will I do? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So which means I have total of 5 stars with me together. Basically in addition we use the symbol plus, right? This is called my plus symbol. So whenever you see this symbol, it means that you need to add the two given numbers. Okay, and the answer is denoted with an equal to. This is called as my equal to. Okay, and this one, the 3, is called as my addend. And this 2 is also my addend. And answer is my sum. Okay, to make it in mathematical term, how we will say that? If 2 or more addends are clubbed together, we get the sum. Okay, so if 2 or more addends are clubbed together means added. So when I add 2 or more addends, I will be getting my sum. Okay, so this is called as addition. Now we have got few properties of additions which we have to follow while we perform our sum. So shall we come across the properties, children? These are the basic properties which you have to keep in mind when we will be doing our different varieties of sum. Okay, the first property is anything or any number added with a 0 will give the sum as the number itself. So what does this mean, children? If I add any number with 0, my answer will remain the same. For example, if I add 5 plus 0, my answer will be 5. If I add 100 plus 0, my answer will be 100 itself. Or to put across in this way, if I add 0 plus 9, my answer will be 9. Either way, whether the 0 be the second addend or the first addend, any number added with the 0 will give me the number itself. This is the first property of addition. Clear? Shall we move to the next property? The next property says any number added with 1 will give the answer as its successor. So, if you remember in our previous class, we learned the term successor. What do you mean by successor? A number which comes immediately after the next number. Okay. So, the next property says any number added with 1 will give the answer as its successor. For example, if I add 5 plus 1, my answer is 6. I add 1 plus 10, my answer is 11. I add 100 plus 1, 101. 999 plus 1000. So, which means in all the cases, the answer is the successor of the given number, which is the very next number after the given number. Okay. So, are you clear with the second point, children? Shall we move to the next property? The next property says the addends, even if shuffled, its order will give the same answer as its sum. So, what do you mean by this? The addends, even if shuffled its order, will give the same answer. It means that, coming to the previous example, 5 plus 0 I said is 5. Whereas we know that 5 is one addend, 0 is another addend, and the answer is the sum. Now, in addition, if I shuffle the places, if I interchange the places, say my first addend comes to the second place, my second addend comes to the first place, the answer will not remain, the answer will not get affected, it will remain the same. Okay, this is the case of 0, right? So, anyway the answer will remain the same. We will come to this example. 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, if I write 5 plus 1 or I write 1 plus 5, my answer will not get affected. My answer will remain the same, meaning the order is not important in addition. You can group it in whichever way you want in order to find the addition. So, this case we generally follow in cases where we have more than 2 addends. For example, when we have to regroup the numbers, okay, when we have more than 2 addends, in that cases we need to follow this property, because it is easy for us to club the two numbers which will give us a answer that ends with 5 or 10, because it's easy to calculate the numbers in 5 and 10, right? So, we will group that and then we will add with the given number in order to find our answer. Clear? So, are you clear with these points of addition, children? These properties you have understood? So, based on these properties, can we solve few sums?